Hello everybody, this is Descendant6667 with a video of my custom characters on Soul Calibur 4. Just want to show off the ones that I made myself, that are based off of other characters. I'm not going to do my full customs. I'll record another video for those. But right now I'm just going to show my other characters. Some of these I got from the internet, so I'm not going to show those ones because those aren't mine. But this is Evil Rao or Rao or whatever her name is from Okami. This is the version when you fight her. Please excuse the noise of my fan in the background if you can even hear it. But yeah. I gave her the kaleidoscope because it's closer to the Nine-Tails sword. But if you played Okami, there's this. Okay, here's a spoiler warning. You can just skip past this part real quick. She turns into Nine-Tails later on. So yeah, the 9-pronged sword, although unfortunately this is the 7-pronged sword, but whatever. There's a 9-pronged sword that you get, and Nine-Tails uses it in battle as well. Then I also, next is Waka, not the Final Fantasy Waka. It's another Okami character. Didn't come out perfectly, but I don't expect any of my characters to come out 100% perfect because it's just kind of dumb for someone to expect that. Unless if it's like a really, really simple design. But I'm pretty sure they don't have wings on a helmet that cover hair. But yeah, I'll post the recipes in the description later on. So yeah, that's Waka. And I turned off the music too because, I don't know, some of the songs in the game I don't really like. Because that's my opinions. Okay, next, I already recorded a video of this guy on Okami Amaterasu LS4, I believe. This is Issun. And I actually gave him the foxtail first, because it looked more like a paintbrush. But then that was before I actually played through the game, so I found out he actually has a sword, not only a paintbrush. But I left this little dangling thing here. So, yeah, Issun. And again, I will post the recipes later on. Yes, they have to talk like this. Okay, whatever. Next, I made Susano. And he's even got the marking thing there, if you can see it. But it's kind of hard to see with my camera. And it just got that little bar thing that it usually gets whenever it records the TV. So yeah, here's Susano. I couldn't find a golden sword or a wooden sword, so I just gave him the default sword you get in this fighting style. But it works perfectly fine. Then, since they have no fox wolf mask thing, well, they do have a wolf mask, but it's like an entire wolf head. So that wouldn't quite work out right. Just wouldn't look right. I made Okai, his little blue mask thing here, which it's not really the exact thing it would be, but it's still a blue mask, so whatever. yeah. Here he is. And I gave him Shanghua's fighting style with the Soul Calibur, because he uses that, I forget what it's called. I stopped playing okami for a while after I beat it the first time, but it's like a special sword that is sacred to the... Crap, what's his tribe's name again? I don't remember. Oh well. But yeah. He used it to fight Lekchu and Nekchu. I mean Lechku and Nechku, or whatever. Don't know how it's pronounced. Next. Well, I didn't completely create this. I had actually a lot of help with this one. This isn't actually from a game. This is from a book. And this is actually a cat character in a book. Firestar, Heart, Paw, whatever, Rusty. Just named him Fireheart because that's his warrior name before he becomes leader. Crap, I should have said spoiler warning. I'm too lazy to put an annotation. Although they make it pretty obvious that he's going to be leader. I'm sorry, they make it completely obvious. Fire alone will save the clan. I'm going to name this guy Fire. That either means they knew from the start he would save the entire cat, whatever, world thing. Okay, not world, but the forest, everything there. Either they knew that was going to happen, or they were just so desperate that they would name anyone Fire. Oh, this guy better save the world. Okay, whatever. Oh, this is a funny one. This is mainly custom, but I found a face and hair that looks almost perfectly like Riley McIlwain from the Microwave Show. It's kind of hard to see with the camera. It's a bit pixely too because I'm on a standard definition TV. But like the actual custom, his face looks perfect. So I just gave him a bunch of evil armor as a joke. And then I gave him nightmare fighting style. So that's... Okay, moving on. Here's one I don't think any of you would expect on a sword fighting game. Jack from the Jak and Daxter series. I had one person, while I was playing, they complimented him. Like, oh, that's a pretty nice Jack. Okay, I don't know why I had to say it like that. If any of you watch Brian Stars, yeah, I'm pretty much that random sometimes. But yeah, it's a lot like Jack from the Jak and Daxter series. I mean, of course, they're not gonna have a lot of cyberpunk stuff, if that's even the correct genre I'm thinking of, but whatever. Next up is Janus, whatever you want to call him, from Wild Arms 3. So he's got like the blue hair, the red jacket thing. Of course, obviously it's not going to be perfect, but it's the closest I could do. And it's actually not too far off. I mean, in the game, it's quite different, but not too much. Like, that black thing is supposed to be a t-shirt that actually goes on over this, but of course they're not going to have that. They don't have multiple layers like they did in Soul Calibur 3, which is kind of a disappointment. But whatever. And I gave him the Napolis. I don't know how that's pronounced, and I can hardly see how it's spelled on my TV, but yeah. So it looks a lot like the Dark Spear. So yeah. And as I said probably 1,000 times, and you're probably getting sick of hearing this, this is probably, yeah, whatever. I am going to post the recipes in the description. Might take a bit of time, but whatever. Next up is Sakura in her Shippuden version. I don't know. I thought it was Shippuden or something like that. But then Disney Channel, I'm not sure if they're right or not because they're a bunch of dumbasses. They said Shippuden. But they also censored like so much stuff in that show because we're Disney, we're the best people on earth. But whatever. Yeah, this is Sakura. I don't know any weapon to give her except the knives and the voice.
Okay then.
I can definitely not find a voice that matches her.
That bad.
But yeah. Oh, and by the way, the skill settings, I'm not gonna tell you those because, well, those are pretty much pointless to this design of the character. You can just choose those on your own. But yeah. That Sasuke I got from someone else, so I'm gonna skip to Naruto. I didn't make a Shippuden version, whatever. I don't know how to make a Shippuden version, so yeah. And if I'm saying it wrong, please bear with me. Actually, wait a second. Executioner's Gorget? Yeah, I made it perfectly white, so it just doesn't look quite right. Wait a second. Whatever. It's not too bad, I guess. I mean, this is probably not the best Naruto out there. Don't want to zoom into his crotch. Keep hitting the wrong one. It's kind of hard while when I'm holding a camera while I'm trying to use the controller. So yeah. This does not even qualify, but I'm just gonna show you this. It's supposed to be Jet from Wild Arms 3, but it looks nothing like him. And I mean just like nothing like him. Well, I guess I could have done a worse Jet, but this is still just horrible. This does not even look like him. So yeah. Okay, that's a complete custom. Here's my opinion of what Katniss Everdeen from The Hunger Games would look like. And of course they always have the cute anime faces. It goes straight from cute little anime chick to old ass whatever. But yeah, some people make her pale as heck, but considering she lives in a place with low technology and she's pretty much usually outdoors doing stuff, I thought she would probably be tan. Although I can't come up with too good of a tan color, so it looks more just red. And then I gave her leather armor and whatever. And obviously, I wasn't gonna make Katniss without arrows. A quiver, whatever. But unfortunately, they don't have a bow and arrow there, so I gave her this thing. Because I don't think any of the swords would really match. And I'm not gonna give her daggers, because, just seriously. I mean, I guess it could work, but I'm personally not going to do it. So I got Cloud and Sephiroth from something else. Actually, I believe I got all my Final Fantasy VII characters off the internet. Here's another Sakura. This is the original version, not Shippuden. So yeah, whatever. I think I've run out of things to say. I forget whether I made this one as a custom or not, so I'm gonna show it anyways, because I might have done it myself. This is Laszlo from, what's the name of it? Suikoden 4, I think. Yeah, I believe it's Suikoden 4. That is actually the only Suikoden I've played. I've heard, like, this was the worst one in the series to date. But it's not bad considering I haven't played any of the other ones. So, yeah. I tried to make Chipu, but that's just not gonna work out right. There's a cat head for the female characters, but I don't think there's a good voice. And even if there is a good voice, okay, wow, wait a second. I know I did not make this one, but that is not what he wears. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to change that. That's Zabuza from Naruto. But, yeah, all these here in this row are custom. I mean, not my custom, I mean, I got them from the internet. This is Snow from Suikoden 4. And what did I give him? Oh, I gave him Xianghua. So yeah, he is a douchebag. Next up is Tiger Style. If I had to say it like that, I have no idea. Yeah. I made him brown with black stripes all over the place and stuff. So yeah. So the next one is Blue Star, and that's the last one I made by myself that are based off of other characters. So the female characters are the only ones with the cat ears. So I gave her cat ears because, well, that makes sense considering she's a cat. And I gave her an outfit that just makes her look a lot like an adult leader character. And I gave her Hild's fighting style because, well, I think this big lance with a flag on it representing whatever. I actually don't care much about her story on Hild. and I suck at her fighting style, so I'm probably never gonna use Blue Star. But yeah, I'm obviously not gonna give her a cute little anime chick face. So yeah, I gave her female face 4 because it's not ridiculously old, but it's older than the other, like, this one. Freaking this one, and especially this one. So wait, I could have sworn I made a human Amaterasu. Just can't find it. Oh, here it is. Yeah. This could definitely use quite a few changes. But again, she's a freaking guardian of the sun. I mean, not guardian, goddess of the sun in Japan. Shinto religion. Sorry if I keep looking up at the sky or something. Just trying to get the black bars out of the way. But yeah, I wasn't gonna give her a cutesy little girl face. And this is obviously not based off of Amaterasu in the actual Shinto religion, but this is based off of the game, which is why I gave her ears, and they don't have wolf ears, so whatever. Give her wings. So yeah.
I will remove all obstacles.
So yeah, those were all my custom characters that were actually based off of other things. I'll record the next video now with all my other customs that I made completely custom by myself that are not based off of anything else. So yeah, have a nice day.